Ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye.
I actually got a story about doing the Are You Ready, Kids? I went to go see my brother in Lejeune, and all the Marines, all their kids are running around. It was my niece's birthday. And they're just like, oh, you ready? And the kid's like, yeah. And I just went, are you ready, kids? And so he just goes, oh, yeah, Captain. And I was like, I can't hear you. And one little kid goes, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? And all these kids are just running around going, SpongeBob SquarePants. And I was like, man, it's not. I remember when that came out in 99, and here you little guys are watching it now in 2022.
Poor deprived people.
Anyway, welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games, and all things in between. My name is Tom. With me I have...
Mitch.
And... Why don't we have the cricket button yet, Mitch? We should just have the permanent cricket sounds just because Hayden's not here.
Yeah.
The least dependable member of this podcast.
Always going off gallivanting, doing who knows what.
Not being here. That's what he's doing.
Nefarious things.
Now, before we get into the news and reviews of today's episode, social media, Mitch. Well,
you can go to entertainthispodcast.com, which will take to our Facebook group and page.
No, it won't.
You can also go to our Twitter, which is @thisentertain.
That's not it.
Our Instagram, which is entertain.this.
So you say.
And our YouTube and our TikTok, which is entertain this !
Which were banned.
And you can also check us out on our Planet X network that is being ran through Roku. Not that kind of Planet X.
That's Planet Triple X.
But it's Planet X network. It's on Roku apps and Roku TVs. So you can catch us and stream us there, or watch us live at 11 p.m. Eastern, and whatever that is, Central, Pacific, and all that.
You'll figure it out. You live there.
I don't do math.
I don't.
I don't do math.
I know what Eastern time is because I live on the East Coast, damn it.
Anyways.
Now, I believe somebody was punished.
Yeah, I was through questionable means. But
that wasn't really...
That's besides the point.
We don't have to question it. You got punished.
I had to watch Street Outlaws, which Hayden was in the process of saying it's one of the worst rated TV shows. Something. I cut him off because I was...
Something dark side.
I was a little sour that I got... That I got skewered in an unfair trivia. But anyways, I watched Street Outlaws. Each episode is 50 minutes long.
Ooh, how many episodes did you watch?
I watched 2. That's 2 hours.
That's about the commitment we expect.
It's not that bad. It's a TV show about drag racing, illegal drag racing.
I mean, that's just cool.
Yeah, I mean, the only bad part about it is they're a little over dramatic with everything that's going on because it's reality TV.
Well, yeah.
But I did a little research, and it really is illegal street racing. These people sometimes get pulled over by the police. They'll try and find a place that's out of the way where nobody's at. They'll race, but before and after, while the show's recording, there's times the cops will show up and take somebody away, or they'll take off and just try to get away.
So you got dudes running from the cops on this show, and it's not like Cops the show where it's you kind of expect it to happen at some point.
No, I was watching and I was like, how real is this? So I looked it up, and supposedly it's legitimately they're doing illegal stuff. It's kind of like the moonshiner stuff where...
How do they get away with just filming it though?
Technically, I guess filming it and putting it on TV is not illegal. Just because you witness somebody doing illegal stuff like this. I mean, it's not murder.
Well, what if you had murder the show?
It's not murder.
Just hobos stabbing each other in an alley or something. Welcome to bum fights.
Yeah.
Some dude just throws a wallet with nothing in it at a homeless camp and just watches the anarchy and the chaos ensue.
Supposedly they get because it comes through the Discovery Channel. So supposedly they have some kind of thing where they're recording reality and documenting what's going on.
It's a documentary show.
It's a documentary reality. Something like that. I don't know.
That's just stupid.
But I didn't look into how all that works, but supposedly filming it does not make the show illegal. They're just filming these illegal activities going on. But so evidently this stuff really is, illegal. Now they are performed safely, quote unquote, on camera when they're doing stuff. I mean, the guys they'll find a place one of the guys was talking about in the very first episode. He knows a guy that works at the airport. He could guarantee that they could keep people out and nobody would be there for like this next 3 hours. So they went and raced at the airport. Stuff like that. Like, because it's based in like a small town in Oklahoma. That's where the show takes place.
I mean, what's even going on out there?
Exactly. Because they show them driving around town, like going to each other's garage and talking to each other and stuff like that.
Has anybody ever suggested oh, you should go vacation in Oklahoma? No one's ever said that ever.
But
if you're from Oklahoma, I'm sorry.
The way this show works is like they have a top 10 list of their top fastest drivers. And the way they do their races or whatever.
Shouldn't it be top fastest like cars?
Well, it's cars, yeah, but because anybody can drive the car.
Or is it like street race? There's like the fastest drivers, but they're sprinting. It's just a foot race. It's a quarter-mile foot race.
A foot race while they're holding the steering wheel.
He's got souped-up Adidas's on, and he's got Nikes with turbos. He's got turbo laces.
He's got the Jordan with the pumps.
Why haven't we made that?
But no,
that's our ticket. The lampooning of nonsense.
You sit down, you just like squat like you're sitting and go. Take off running.
Some dude's like foot shakes like.
But anyways, the way this works is you have your top 10, and the person ranked under you can like challenge the one above. Tom, get it together.
It's just so stupid.
But the top 10, the person who's like ranked below them can challenge the one above them. And if you're outside the top 10, anybody can challenge the person that's in spot 10. And then they'll race and they'll move up and down. And they're racing for money and stuff too. But they're racing for the notoriety around town kind of thing. And
he's the fastest illegal driver around here.
And it's pretty much like middle-aged men that are all doing it. Like there's one young kid. The rest of them are like probably in their 30s to 40s, if not older.
They can afford the bail. How do they still have driver's licenses?
Well, one of them, he goes like, I don't have a driver's license. He's like, if I get caught, I'm screwed. He's
going to get habitual violator.
Yeah, his driver's license, he said, is suspended for like next 6 months or something like that still. So, I don't know. But he got away with it. You on the show, you don't...
Until they show it in court. It's like, here's your client.
Yeah, maybe.
Can they do that? Can they show that? I feel like they would.
I mean, they would have to get probably a warrant to get the footage.
Why? It's on TV.
Well, true. I don't know how all that works. I'm not sure.
They just like text like all the lawyers and the judge and just be like, all right, look, 4 p.m. Eastern time, or 3 p.m. like Mountain time, whatever, like Arizona exists or Oklahoma exists, and just watch the Discovery Channel and watch this episode.
Well, like there's a couple of the guys on there that are kind of funny. Like there's a guy named Chuck who's got like the little man syndrome. He's like short, balding, kind of heavy set. He's got the biggest, personality out of all of them. He can't lose. It's impossible to lose. He's the best driver out there, and he loses like twice in one night. He gets so mad. He's like blaming the road, and like for a good 5 minutes of the episode, all you hear is and they're just bleeping it out. I was like, why don't you just silence the whole thing for the next 5 minutes? Yeah. So, I mean, he gets all mad, but the three main guys that like run the whole operation or whatever, they know this guy Chuck is going to be testing his car at this place at this time. So they dress up. They bought a old used police car and dressed it, like put security on the side of it. They dressed up with security uniforms, and they waited until he was out there driving around the track, and then they just speed up as they're getting ready. The guys are getting ready to load their cars, turn on the spotlights, and jump out. Get on the ground! And these two guys, they just freak, and the other guy jumps in the trailer because the doors are shut. And he's like, just shut the door so they can't look in. Because, that's going to stop the police if it was the police.
Yeah, like that would stop them.
But they're sitting there, they're like, sit on the curb, show me your hands. And the two guys are like freaking out. And then they go, open that trailer. Look, let me see who's inside. So they open it up, and he's like hiding at the front of the car trying to hide from the spotlight.
And they're like, gotcha.
Well, no, they told us like, get out of the car. And then they started walking over. They got out these like fake handcuffs, and then one of the guys that's like at the security guard just start laughing his head off, and the other guys
they have figured out it was a ruse.
Yeah, then they start like tackling each other, joking around, playing around, and
then the real cop showed up.
Well, the same guy does get gets stopped. He goes to test his car somewhere else on like I think the second episode, and the real cops do show up, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing around here?" He's like, "Oh, we were. I was just testing the car because nobody was around." He's like, "Put that on the trailer. Get it out of here. I don't want to see it again."
Hey,
The
cop was cool.
he gave him a chance. He's like, "Get that thing out of here." So,
It's like, I swear to God, you better not have warrants.
and then there was an old man named Varley, who he has like this gold, souped up, hot rod. But his whole family works in the garage. Like he has like 3 or 4 sons from a different marriage, and then he has a son from his current marriage, and they all work on this car in the garage.
He's got his whole team.
That's like he says he's a legend in this town. That's his legacy. He's gonna pass his car on to his sons.
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
That's like that one dude that was like big time in high school and never left.
Exactly. But I mean, it's a fun show to watch the racing. Other than that, it's a little over dramatic, but it's not that bad. Secretly, yes, my dad watches this show all the time. Once I started watching,
the reason Hayden doesn't like it is because Hayden doesn't care about cars.
he doesn't care about cars or sports.
No, he's
And this encompasses both racing and cars.
Yeah, it's literally the bane of his existence.
Yeah. Anything manly.
Chopping down trees, axes, knives, sword. Hayden just like, no, I'm an Artur.
Hayden's in the military. He's going to come back all mad that we called him not manly. Anyways,
Not manly.
The show's, it's not that bad. It's on Discovery. I'd give it probably a 6, maybe 5.5.
Remember when Discovery Channel like showed like
Oh,
Discovery stuff, like space,
Yeah.
the ocean, like
I mean, they have those.
exploration stuff?
The Discovery Channel now, because
It's all that in the History Channel.
well, no, the Discovery Channel, they have like they have like their own app, and then it merged with HBO recently. But they have like their archaeological stuff. They have their sci-fi stuff, which is like UFOs and space. And with Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's got a show on there and stuff. And then they have the reality shows like this. Then they have like the home HGTV stuff that's part of it. So Discovery has a lot of things now, but the show's really not that bad. It's all right. I mean, it wasn't that much of a punishment. It was kind of fun to watch and kind of funny when they were taking it a little over dramatically. So it wasn't that bad. Anyways, we'll move on to movies.
Welcome to the movies.
Enjoy the show.
This is the part of every theater goes, finally.
But I watched Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
Oh,
I did.
how was it?
Well, first I watched it in questionable means, which wasn't a good copy. And then the day after I watched it, it came out on Paramount Plus. So I watched it again.
On actual quality.
Yeah, where I could actually tell what was going on. But it's a really, I mean, it's not like it's some award-winning movie, but it's pretty good.
Is this more tailored to guys who were fans of Beast Wars back in the day?
If you like Beast Wars, I think you would like this because it uses some of the same characters.
Is it Optimus Primal?
It is with Cheetor and
Rhinox.
Rhinox and Air Razor. Those are the four that you meet.
Is Megatron a giant dinosaur?
Megatron's not in this.
What?
Yeah, it's because this starts off where Unicron is, he's trying to swallow planets, and the Maximals have to leave the planet that they're on. They go through this like what they call a temporal vortex or whatever because they have the temporal key, which allows them to go through time and space, and they end up on. They're from the future of like the Transformers universe. And they go through the portal and end up in the past of our Earth.
Where the Autobots are.
Right. Because there's one point in the movie where Optimus Primal tells Optimus Prime that he's named after him because he represents their past and their future. Because, like I said, they're from the future and they went to the past of this Earth where, So there's parts of the movie where Optimus Primal is kind of like he's not the Optimus that I heard about and stuff. So if you're not paying attention, it can be kind of confusing with what they're talking about, but it doesn't really affect the way the movie goes. But essentially, Unicron is trying to destroy the Earth, and he sends Scourge and 2 other. They don't even call them Decepticons or anything. They're just working for Unicron. These 3 guys, and they send them back through the portal, to chase after. And they're trying to find this key that's been hidden on Earth. And was it one of the girls, the girl that's called Elena? She's like the human girl that they come in contact with. She's an archaeologist or whatever, and she finds this statue of what looks like a falcon, it's got the Beast Wars or like symbol and stuff on it. Well, she goes to scan it with a laser after hours because she's just technically an intern, and it falls apart and reveals this key. And when it does, it shoots this signal into the sky that only the Transformers can see, and they all start coming for it. And Optimus, he calls on all his people, which is him, Mirage, RC, which is a female like motorcycle, and then a new character called Mirage, which is like he's the main character that is like connected with the male figure like action hero guy. What was it? Let's see.
Mirage, I think, was from Transformers Armada.
I'm trying to see. Anthony Ramos is the main character, like the human character. He plays Noah, which is you've seen A Star Is Born? Oh, well, if anybody's seen The Star Is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, this guy plays Lady Gaga's friend in that movie. That's the biggest thing I recognized him from. But he plays a guy that's used to be the tech guy in their military. When before he got out of the military, he served 1 term or 1 tour, and then now he's trying to help support his mom and his little brother by getting a job. Well, then he comes across some people that they're like, oh well, you don't seem like a team player and stuff, so they wouldn't give him the job. So he goes to this other guy that was standing on the street corner that was like offering him a job because he knows how to work tech equipment. He's like, I got something for you. And then it ends up going, he wants him to hotwire this car that he knows has been sitting in the basement of this place for like 3 years. And
it's an Autobot.
It happens to be Mirage. And so he breaks into the car, and as he's getting ready to try and hotwire it, the door's locked. And then the security guard comes running up, hey, get out of the car. And all of a sudden the like gear shift goes, and he's like got his hands up on the window like, I'm trying.
I'm not doing any of this.
And then the car takes off, and then he's running from the cops and stuff. Well, then eventually they connect with the rest of the Autobots, and Mirage just like dumps him out of the car as he like slides in sideways. And he's like, that was awesome. We should do it again. Fist bump.
To the car.
Yeah. Well, no, like the car does that to the kid. But it's pretty cool. It has pretty good like human involvement as far as like the Transformer and stuff, like their relationship, to where it's not like Mark Wahlberg where he's just running around shooting at Transformers and stuff.
Like, huh? What? What's going on over there?
These guys, like, they did like the part where he's trying to sneak in and get their key that they're looking for, and they're trying to decipher some of like the architecture that the Transformers naturally can't fit into these buildings. They're doing that part, but the Transformers, it's mostly about them. But this whole show or whole movie takes place in like 1994, so it actually connects with the movie Bumblebee. It's got that continuity, and it's not really connected. It's loosely connected to the others Transformers that have come before.
Did Michael Bay direct this one too?
He's the producer, but he didn't direct it. It was directed by Stephen Caple Jr.
That's probably why it did better.
Which also, he directed Creed 2.
It's probably why this movie was probably better than some like Dark of the Moon or Nightfall.
Well, like some of these characters have the same kind of design as the original Transformers movies, but Bumblebee kind of reset the history, where in the Bumblebee movie...
I hadn't seen the Bumblebee movie.
It's pretty good. It's the one with John Cena in it, but it kind of resets the continuity of everything because it happens in the 80s. And the Bumblebee's in this movie, and they kind of reference, like he's... Optimus doesn't trust humans at this point still, and Bumblebee's like, they're my friends. They're not all bad. And that's what Mirage is trying to convince him. Because throughout this entire movie, Optimus is kind of like, standoffish from humans. Like, he doesn't want to help them, and he doesn't want their help. But he's trying to use this key that they're looking for to get back to their planet.
to
And,
Cybertron.
Yeah.
Does he still sound like all Optimus Prime? He's like,
Oh, yeah.
I am Optimus Prime.
Yeah, he still sounds the same.
Like Liam Neeson.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the budget for this movie was $200 million. It made $428 million, so it made some profit, not a whole lot. The story kind of mirrors the Justice League movie because they have to get, instead of 3 mother boxes, they have to get these 2 halves of the key. You have the main bad guy going at, like hunting down these pieces that the good guys are trying to defend, and then he goes to this undisclosed location to make this giant facility that's supposed to open a portal to let their main bad guy in. And then, things happen, the portal gets shut, and the main bad guy's still out there, but he hasn't been defeated. He's just away at the moment. Like they're trying to build on this.
They're going to fight Unicron.
Eventually, yes.
Who's like the size of a moon.
Yeah, well, he's basically the size of a planet because he eats planets.
Yeah.
That's how he sustains himself.
He's Transformers version of Galactus.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I really enjoyed the movie, and kind of a spoiler alert, without telling you the actual part of the movie, but this kind of Easter egg at the end, they're going to combine it with G.I. Joe, because it's the Hasbro universe.
Oh my god!
But the guy that was in
The Rock is going to be in the next one.
who knows? But the kid that was in the military, because of his training and stuff, he helps out with the Transformers. Well, this secret organization that he goes to get a job from that doesn't realize what they are until they hand him a card, and they do this little button on the wall, and all of a sudden the doors open and there's this big military facility in the middle of this warehouse that they didn't know. And he flips the card over and he goes, G.I. Joe. And then it cuts to the credits.
Oh god!
But it makes sense because G.I. Joe, like they've
The next
had
movie's going to suck.
they've had comics and they've had like animated movies where they've crossed over. So I mean, they have a long history of being in the same.
If you think it'll be good, Mitch, I guess we'll.
I'm not saying that it's going to be good because the best part of the movie is the Transformers, not the guy that's helping them.
Well, yeah.
So
You watch Transformers movies to watch Transformers.
they do have a lot of good
Robin's
callbacks
in
to like
disguise.
Beast Morphers and stuff. Like in Beast Morphers, they had all the raw energon that they were always hunting. That takes place in here and has like a big purpose and stuff. So it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a good show. The Beast Morphers the Beast Transformers got to keep their similar to their original designs from the early TV show. So
They're gonna bring in like the mini cons or something later from Armada
I could see them doing that because
Transformers Armada was like my favorite one.
well because of the energon, something happens where it has a big pulse of energy. So maybe that could awaken some.
The mini cons.
Some of the bad guys and stuff like that. Because, like I said, they don't have any of the Predacons or Decepticons or anything like that in this. It's just Scourge and his 2 lackeys. So who knows? Anyways, we'll move on to TV.
History began on July 4th, 1776.
What does Bruce Springsteen have to do with TV?
Might change channels. So that's Bruce Lee with the nunchucks.
A lot of Bruce. Not a lot of Wayne. I watched the new Grand Tour episode Eurocrash. Where, I mean,
I enjoyed this one.
I enjoyed it too. It was almost like a more back to form. But, I mean, yeah, you could tell they're getting older. Jeremy looks terrible.
I just like the fact that James May was stuck in that car and he hated it. He hated his own choice.
They go to like do like a big grand tour, obviously the premise of the show, a big road trip, and they're like looking at like where do we go? Like we've been everywhere, and it's just like like something no one's ever done in like cars.
Well, I liked how when they were sitting
And
there
they're just
talking
like-
about it, they're like, "Well, I'm banned in India. Our show's banned in Turkey."
Here. We're banned here. We're banned here. You're banned there. I'm banned here. And it's eventually they decide to drive from like a town in Poland to another town in Poland in cars. It's like no one's done this.
But they did it.
Or no, it was they went through several countries. It was Poland, like Yugoslavia, or Hungary.
Czechoslovakia. I don't know.
Is Yugoslavia still a country?
I don't know.
I mean, they drove through Central Europe. I'm looking to see. Okay, starting in Poland, they traveled through Slovakia. Prague, Bohemia, and then Hungary, and then into Slovenia. Yeah. But Jeremy drives like the Cruella DeVille mobile.
And then
Richard had the
convertible truck.
Yeah,
what
that
was it
Chevy
called?
convertible truck
Yeah.
that like nobody understood why. And then James was driving a car from like the 50s made by the Crosley who make like record players.
Yeah. But they said
But they made it tiny. It's 4 feet wide.
Yeah, 4 feet wide. 'cause they said-
700 something cc engine. I don't think he ever hit 40 miles an hour.
Well, what they were saying is because it was so old that it might have had half of the horsepower. it was
Yeah,
supposed
because
to.
after years go by, you lose horsepower. And it's just like they've all gotten away. Like you have, like it's like 5 of them.
I want to say he was like 38 miles an hour, was like maxed out.
39, I think he hit, and they're just like, and he kept like crapping out on him. Even he wrecked in the beginning.
Yeah.
He has the smallest car. Like they're going through like the toll, like the guard arm, and it's open. Like Jeremy's giant Cruella DeVille Batmobile. Like goes out, Richard's truck, and then James clips the other one. It's like you're in the smallest car,
Breaks his window.
and he's like, "I've had a crash." And he's getting yelled at in Polish by some guy.
Yeah, he's like Policia or something like that. And they're like, oh,
They're like bullets on, and they're just like, he's calling the constabulary. Just like, so we did the only thing we could. We left.
but I mean, I enjoyed this one because
I don't know what it is about those three. You can't help but watch it. They're just so entertaining.
I like that James May voluntarily chose to drive the backup car.
With the other car on a trailer,
Yeah.
so he could get there faster.
He was driving this like, what was it?
Because he can only do like 30, and he's on like a highway, and there's like giant trailers like going flying past him, and he's like getting shaken from like the draft, and,
Well, it's
like the
like
slipstream.
It's a purple hot rod that says titties and beer
Beer
on
on
the
the
side.
side. And he doesn't even like that car.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a true back to like the nonsense
Yeah.
that kind of like made Top Gear and them special.
They stole the wax figure.
Oh, the wax figure of Nigel Mansell, and Richard's just walking around like doing like his Birmingham impression. He's like, "Oh, it's all right," like they're stealing him.
Then he's sitting in the front seat. His like face is like slowly melting.
Because he's like in the sun. And then like they had to drive through, and like they have like the best archers in the world on horses, and they got huge targets on their car. These dudes are just galloping around, just shooting the crap out of their cars with arrows.
That made me nervous.
Because like they did a test, and James May's like 15 feet from his car, or the hot rod.
Yeah.
And it goes right through the window, right through the dummy's face.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and their windows weren't covered.
No. So it's a little nerve wracking if I was them.
They still do the ballsies, and then just it's always normally it's like team like Jeremy Richard mess with James,
Yeah.
and like they do horrible things to that poor man. Like when they filled his caravan with water all the way to the top,
Yeah.
as a joke, and he opened the door, he got like flooded away. And then James hotwires Richard's car, so every time like he like hits like something, it like makes a noise.
Yeah, when he turned the blinker on, the horn would beep.
The
every
horn would go "Heh, heh, heh." When he like gassed to like hit the pedal like to certain RPMs, it would play bagpipe noises. It's like, every time he's like braked, it's like it's just like I don't know how James figures out how to do all that. And then he puts like the giant chandeliers on the front of Jeremy's car.
I did like when they were like, he's got to get up extra early to make it to the airport in time. He took their wheels and just put them in a boat.
In the middle of the lake. And they still caught up to him because he's just like,
Yeah.
And they're trying to drive up the back of the plane, and he can't like catch up.
And then when he finally did, he started going up the ramp, and it stalled, and the engine died. He just rolled back off.
Yep. And he's like trying to like hot start. He's like, I don't know what it is about those three dudes. There's just something like magical. They're the most interesting people. Like, we've watched a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We've watched a lot of stuff. I have never seen like any show that showed like chemistry between that many people, between the three of them,
Oh, yeah.
where that made you want to watch it. Because otherwise, like Top Gear was about cars and nonsense, but it was about the three of them.
Yeah.
You watched because of them.
Oh, yeah, because they're interesting. They're funny.
Their banter, their nonsense, everything they do to each other on trips, are just like, even when they did like the news,
Yeah.
where James is like, "Great news," and Jeremy goes, "What?" And he just like shouts at him. James like, and he just starts laughing because he just wasn't expecting the reaction from him. Like even like all like they're like off like take bits or whatever. It's like it's always hilarious. There's but none of their shows like individually do that great, except Jeremy's, the Diddly Squat Farms
Clarkson
show.
Farms?
Yeah, Clarkson Farms show. Like that show did very well.
Okay.
And it wasn't bad to watch. I mean, it's Jeremy. Jeremy's like the funnier version. And then like James, I think had like he does like TV series. Like he'll do like a couple of shows.
He's done a lot of cooking ones from what I've seen.
Well, yeah, he had Oak Cook
Yeah.
instead of him going Oak Cock, and but that show, I mean, it was him cooking
Yeah.
and just like messing about. But then he's like on Food Tribe,
Okay.
where he had like his own like little kitchen, and he was just like doing like sandwiches from his youth, like and whatever. And then like Richard has another show.
He had one where he was like surviving on an island with this other guy. They had to like build their own hut
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
and he has like he has like a garage
Okay.
where he's like they restore like old classic cars,
Okay.
and he's doing that. But James also had like a YouTube series show called The Reassembler, where he just takes apart random stuff and puts it back together. And he's just talking about it. Out of all of them, James is the most interesting one to watch.
Why is that?
I don't know what it is about it. Him talking about doing like cutting grass is just fascinating. Like he was putting together a backup blender and just talking about it and like little bits and like his little screwdriver. And he's just going back and forth with his glasses on, like drinking at the same time. And it was like the most interesting thing in the world. And he also the funniest clip that ever exists ever is from a show he did with another dude. And it was like James and Oz like drink to Britain or something. They just go around drinking wine. But they're driving in a car and the sat nav's like talking and he goes, "Oh, let's play a game." And the guy switches it to different languages and James is trying to guess it. And then he switches it to Romanian.
Uh-huh.
And I can't say it on the show because I'll have to drink the hot sauce, even though I'm speaking in a different language. But just like the words are bad words, but with like Z's and stuff added to him, and James just starts losing it. And he goes to pull over because he's like crying. He's like dry heaving because he's laughing so hard. And I'll show it to you after this. But watch it. But I mean, Grand Tour is still. I don't know how much longer they got left because I know they've been talking about ending.
I thought something happened where they were done with Grand Tour because they had like disagreements or something with Amazon.
Yeah, but I mean, they did this one, and there's supposed to be another one.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't think they were going to do any more at all. And then this
No,
one came
I
out,
want more.
so- Well, yeah.
I want to watch the three of them.
I want them to have more, but I thought they had a disagreement where they weren't going to make any until this one came out. I didn't realize.
I think now, I don't think they're doing like the show.
Yeah, it's just specials.
It's all going to be the special, which has, I mean, it's what we wanted.
It's the more interesting part.
That's what we all want. I mean, you guys can fly attack helicopters or something and shoot at each other. We don't care. We'll watch it. You guys can literally like sit there with RC cars and like just drive them across a field. And it's just like, who's gonna make it? And just like sabotage and put sticks of dynamite on them or something. I'll watch the crap out of that.
All right, so what would you rate this?
Oh, I mean, this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, solid, like a hard 8 out of 10.
I can see that. I even give it 8.5.
You know what? I can up to an 8.5.
All right, well, on to games.
Games. With the stylophone. You can get a stylophone for like $20. We could do that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to play it.
go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I'm the bankroll of this show.
Yeah, that's right.
Played a game.
Cha-ching. What game did you play?
Black Ops 2. This is where Hayden's eyes just rolled so much, like you could hear it.
It's like the shutters in a cartoon.
It's like, oh god, they're talking about stuff from back in the day. They're just reviewing stuff they already played.
We've never reviewed this though.
No, we never reviewed Black Ops 2 because
So
it came out 15 years ago. But because Warzone 2 is in the crapper
yeah.
and the new Modern Warfare sucks, all the old Call of Duty games, they brought back up the servers so you could play them online and on the new consoles and on Steam and everything.
And I'll preface this: me and Tom had very different.
We had very
Experiences.
different experiences. Talk about your experience.
I jumped back on, and it was like I played this yesterday. Like it played just the way I remember it playing. Like when I shot people, they actually died. I had good hit detection. I still had all my old calling cards. I didn't have any problems with lag. I didn't have any problems with like connecting and getting into games. I was really enjoying it. Like I looked back and my KD was like 1.9. I think out of all the like maybe 5 or 6 games that I actually got to play the full thing of, I think I never had below like a 1.6 KD because I could just go back and play and I didn't have to worry about people, glitching around the corner because they could spam buttons enough to slide, cancel, and dive and all this other stuff.
Playing against all PC players.
Well, no, these were actually. Oh yeah, playing against PC players.
Back when you only went against console guys.
Yeah. And playing this, it was like, you actually had to think about what you were doing. You couldn't just run around a corner at people because, the guns actually killed.
A different time.
I remember there's one of the classes, because I didn't know what classes I had. They were still, but when I logged in, they were set up from whatever I had at the time.
See, I didn't have any of that when I redid it.
Oh.
But I think I had gone to a different account.
I had this light machine gun that has like a reticle to where when somebody comes around the corner, if they don't have
It puts the red box around them.
it does.
Yeah, I remember that one.
If they don't have like a cold-blooded or something like that, it puts a red box. So as soon as they come around the corner, even if they're in the distance, you can
know
see
they're
them
coming.
and you just light that box up. So I use that a good bit. And then I had my FAL because there's no sniper glint in this game. Like there should not.
This is way before.
Like there should not be. But it was an FAL, so it's like a battle rifle, but it's still one-shot kill when you play hardcore mode, which is what I always played. But they come around the corner, just one shot. That's all it took.
Remember that? God, what an exciting time.
I think there was a couple of times I went on some like good sprees, like because I have one class where you have your pistol and because this game mode or this game you had 10 open slots and you could pick whether you wanted a primary weapon, secondary weapon, how many perks. So I had a pistol with a red dot, and then I had as many perks as I could get. That's all I had. And I ran around, and I decimated people. Because like with this pistol, it takes 3 shots.
Was it the burst one or is it the automatic one?
That's a semi-automatic.
The tan one? I don't know what it was called.
I think so.
It's like an FN or something.
I don't remember what it's called, but it's every trigger pull is one shot. But I had I think 6 perks and then this gun with the sight, and then I had some kind of attachment to it. I can't remember.
Back when you didn't even really need the attachments to the base because you only have 2.
Well, back then I was really good. That's why I would play with only a pistol and just run around, and it was still fun. Like I still had a positive KD with just a pistol. I miss these games. I thought it was just that I had gotten bad. I think it's just the games have been catered to work for others now.
Yeah.
They've been catered to work for the people that can just button mash or hit the keys.
Not
quicker.
even a button mash, just for like the dregs of humanity.
Yeah.
Who play this?
So it's not me that has gotten bad. It is society that has corrupted these games into molding them to where it's easier.
The
for them
quality of the game has gone down, not the player.
Yes, exactly. I was still doing great.
But it's hard being as good as we were, and sometimes still are, to try to play these games and like just the way they've tailored the games. It's so hard to be that good again.
Yeah. So tell us about your experiences.
Mod lobby after mod lobby. I didn't play in a regular lobby at all. 10 plus games, not once. Like I got my first game and it was like, boom. It's like, Xbox Live, find match, team deathmatch, go. 2 seconds later, like the screen's up, like, the map. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like I'm already in. Like that was so fast. I'm like, this is great. This is so much better than today. Where it's like, oh, finding match, finding lobby, server, your ping, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it was Yacht. What's the name of the map? It's the one on the big boat. Everybody remembers it.
Yeah, something like that.
It was like one of the most like quintessential Call of Duty maps ever. And I land, and there's a dude like right in front of me. And I shoot him, and it says plus 99,999. Right then and there, Mitch.
Something didn't seem right.
Something clicked because I was like, I don't remember getting that many points for killing somebody in Call of Duty. I was like, normally it was like 150 or something, or like 100, 150 or 50. Like they just every iteration just went up by 50. And I was like, wasn't this like 250 or 200 at one point? And then I died. I didn't hear anybody. I didn't see anybody. I just ate it. And then it goes to the kill cam, and there's a dude on the other side of the boat just like spam targeting to everybody with an MP7, and he shot me through the entire boat and killed me. And then I spawned, I got shot, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from. And the dude was all like 100 feet in the air, just looking down, shooting me. And I'm like, it's a mod lobby. Then all of a sudden, I was in the air. And then all of a sudden, I was taking damage for no reason. Nobody was even shooting me, like nothing. Like I was like the visual effects on your screen, and I died. And that happened like 4 times in a row, and then that stopped. And then like someone's menu was coming up as like God mode, like no quit mode, like all these like hack things, and I'm just like, damn it. So like I rage quit out before he activated the no quit hack.
I remember there was like the God mode stuff, and I remember people using that in the zombies mode, but I never saw it in regular.
So that happened to me. I was not a fan. I was thoroughly upset. And then I got into another game, and at first things seemed well. And then they weren't. Because all of a sudden I was running really, really slow, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I could run really, really, really fast. Couldn't figure out why. And then I jumped, and I flew into space and got sniped. Dude just hip-fired me as I was, like, going to the moon. Just like, there you go. And I was like, ah. So that happened, and I was like, another damn hacker lobby. And the next 8 were just, what the hell was that? A myriad of other issues.
I said I didn't have any problems like that. I don't know.
Good for you.
I think it's just your connection. You just get connected to
No,
all
it's
the,
like the
all
game
cheaters.
knew. It's just like, oh, he's shadow banned probably in regular Call of Duty. So you put him in all the rage hacker lobbies from the old days.
Yeah, I didn't have any of those problems. I was thoroughly impressed and enjoyed my time playing.
And I was playing like during like normal daytime hours, not like at night when it's just like the gamers
Yeah.
out. Like I was like, there's kids like home who could be playing this. But nobody was just raging on the comms like in between the games.
That's because everybody's in parties now. Nobody wants to talk to anybody.
But I mean, even then, like, you know, the in-game chat, like between, like, because like that was like the quintessential time period where it was like you'd be in the lobby and it'd be all 12, and you just see the little indicators going nuts. Like you couldn't even understand half the stuff, but you were insulted. Your family was insulted. Your mother was insulted. You hurled insults and explicatives like it was going out of style, and then it's like dead silence, and then the game. And there would just be like the rage comms if you killed somebody, then you'd win, and then it'd go back, and then just be, what a time it was to be alive. It was nostalgic for 5 minutes, and then I was just getting fed up because I was in all these hacking lobbies.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time. I don't know what to tell you there, Tom.
Also, I mean, I played games where I guess I was moving at normal speed, and that kind of made me sad just because I was like, I forgot how slow you used to move, which I know you liked slow. You don't move fast
I
at
like
all.
methodical.
I like speed, power.
No, like I would sit up because I play and I was like, oh, I remember this map. I'd go to my little spot where I could like just see around this corner, and I'd wait. And every time somebody come around that corner, it's tunk, tunk.
Well, I mean, I would do that on
Picking
Modern
'em
Warfare
off.
too, like on Quarry,
Yeah.
because I had the intervention, fall camo. If you got like X amount of kills with a sniper rifle, you got the ghillie suit. And it just auto-equipped. You didn't have to do anything. But on Quarry, you'd be tan, and there was like one spot, like on the right side of the map, it would go down, like up this conveyor belt or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the bottom was like a little basin, and there was a little patch of like sandy grass. And you could lay in it, and no one could see you.
Uh-huh.
Like, dudes would run like right next to you, and they couldn't tell you were there. So I would lay there and just snipe the crap out of people. And I'd always stay hard scope the entire time, so you couldn't see me zoom out to see exactly where I was.
Yeah.
Because dudes would jump the corner, just spray wildly wherever they thought I would be, and I would just be staring at them and just go, shoot him in the face.
Yep.
And just keep doing it. I got to do it until I ran out of ammo.
That's one thing I noticed is that whenever you kill somebody, don't unscope it. Then they have a hard time figuring out where you're at.
That was the old OG tricks from the back in the day. And then like, I'd get up and I'd have to run around my pistol and shoot somebody or something, or hope somebody had like a sniper and I could take it.
The only thing that
Everything else, though, every other map, I ran around with the intervention and quick scoped.
playing this the other day, the only thing that bothered me was when my teammates would just rush the other side and people would spawn right behind me while I'm sitting there trying to snipe.
Yep.
So then I was like, all right, well, fine. I switched to the vector, and as soon as they ran to the other side, I'd be like, all right, oh, spawned.
Get good.
I just switched to the different weapons. So.
I did see like a lot of people figured out because they went and played Modern Warfare 2, the original one, and they learned what noob tubing was. And I was like, oh, you poor ignorant fools. I was like, you guys aren't veterans of the noob tubes.
Yeah, I had a class with that on there.
We all had that class with one-man army, so we could just keep doing it.
Yep.
There was a couple maps you learned where you could literally just like spawn, angle up, and fire, and you could kill 5 people.
Well, like, there was I forgot what class it was, but there's one class where you had no fall damage. So I had like the pistol with the tack knife, and I would just run and jump off the top of buildings and like dive down towards people.
Tack knife go. The
Yeah.
UMP was the greatest gun in the game. You could shoot people across the map with like no loss in damage or velocity.
So what would you rate this experience, Tom?
Oh,
I mean, the game is great.
this was like a 4 out of 10 experience.
I'd give it a 7.
I was impressed it still worked. But I half expected it. Like, I expected a couple of the mod lobbies.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what happened when the new consoles took over from 360. And just it being all that, I was like, it's unplayable to me.
I give it a 7.5 experience.
Well, your experience was better, obviously.
We'll merge the experiences. We'll say 5.5.
This is a 5.5.
This is still fun if you played the original, if you can get it to work.
Yeah.
Like
or build the time machine, go back in time, play it then.
I mean, like I said, I still enjoyed it. You just had a different experience because you had cheaters. Anyways, on to news.
Table is shaking. Stop.
News.
I say you had movies, so
Yeah, let me pull my phone back up.
they're still on strike. Anyway, TV.
Let's see. For our TV or for our movie news, I found out that the Ninja Turtles that's coming out in a week and a half, maybe. They've already approved for a second movie, and it's also going to have a 2-season TV show on Paramount.
That's
they've already approved all this stuff.
that's hitching your wagon to what
Yes.
you hope is going to be a winner.
I mean, it's
Or if the movie's a bomb.
well, right now so far, granted it's critics and who cares what they say, but they've given it a 97%, and that's like out of 30-something critics or whatever that's seen it. So,
What do they know?
but anyways, another news article we have here is that the Five Nights at Freddy's horror movie is going to be PG-13, which they're like, what good is a horror movie that's PG-13?
They're fighting animatronics.
But like the movie Megan, which I thought was horrible, but evidently a lot of people liked with the doll that comes to life.
Yeah.
It was PG-13, and a lot of people liked it. So the Five Nights at Freddy's, I think if they introduce enough comedy in with it, it'll be a great movie. But
I don't know.
it'll be fun to watch. Not about great, but let's see. Also, the Justice League War World just came out recently, where it's the animated movie. It's got Jensen Ackles playing, voicing Batman. But it's like a cosmic kind of thriller where the Justice League basically gets kidnapped and they're put on War World and they have to
did
fight.
that in Justice League the show.
Yeah, they did. But this is a whole movie that's based after Mongol. Yeah, but they have to fight to survive and escape somehow.
And Superman ends up winning because he's Superman.
But that's the movie news I had for now. So if you want to go ahead with your TV news.
Ryan Reynolds' Maximum Effort channel is going to produce new ALF content.
ALF. Biker Mice from Mars also.
Biker Mice from
It's a
Mars.
90s cartoon.
I don't remember that one. Shockingly.
It was along the lines like Street Sharks and stuff, that kind of thing.
Shockingly, I don't remember that. There's going to be a new Star Wars show. Lando Lives. I don't know if that's just the tagline. I don't know if that's going to be the official name of the show. But Donald Glover and Stephen Glover
I was going to say, I heard
are
that
stepping in to write the Star Wars series for Lando Calrissian.
I heard that Donald Glover was going to be the one trying to write it. So.
Well, he is, Mitchell. And, I mean...
I don't know why we need a Lando show.
I mean, it might be good. I mean, hey, Andor.
True. It was
Nobody wanted that.
true, but it is pretty good.
And it was a decent show. Obi-Wan, we were all excited for, and Obi-Wan sucked. And then the Book of Boba Fett, not as great as we hoped.
Yeah, I was hoping Boba Fett would return to his more,
Boba Fetty ways.
Yeah, he seems kind of withdrawn as far as like the violence.
But that's what we wanted, Boba Fett.
I know.
And we still haven't gotten the Darth Vader show.
Of course not.
Because Kathleen Kennedy will F that up. Dumb, evil woman. Every day I wake up hoping she got fired. Because she's just single-handedly ruined Star Wars. But speaking of ruining things, let's transition to video game news.
Okay.
Unless you got something for TV.
No, go ahead.
Warzone. They just keep ruining it.
Yeah.
New operator.
Like I like the boys, and we talked about this.
There was no reason to do that.
Yeah.
It was the stupidest crossover. It was worse. It was worse than Godzilla versus Kong.
Well, what made it worse is because not only did they put these operators in that make no sense, they gave the actual superpowers in the game that completely
you
like,
can
destroy the
teleport,
gameplay.
you can float and shoot laser beams, and it's just nonsense. It's anarchy.
Yeah, it completely ruins the game because now at any time this person can press a button, they become invulnerable for a few seconds and can laser anybody on the field from the sky. So, yeah.
It breaks my, and like I still can't one-shot snipe people.
No.
I can't sprint and play at the same time. I can't slide cancel.
So what's the
The
new
game
thing?
lags out of its mind now because of this update.
What's the
Oh,
new
the
thing
new
with
operator, Nicki Minaj. Why? Why?
Because she's a big Call of Duty fan, right? I don't know. I'm just trying to see how angry it can make
I
you.
really want to be like, someone should just ask her. It's like, name 2 Call of Duty titles that don't have a number after them. Like, you can't go Call of Duty and Call of Duty 2. Like, that's not an option. No. I want to hear an actual like thing from like. But why? Like that was like that's not the op. Like we don't need that. Like fix the game, dude. Do that. Like their player base is dropping off the face of the planet.
It's like they're actively trying to drive more away.
Seriously, it's like they really are. They're just like doing like whatever they can. Because I mean, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has been announced, and part of it's been leaked.
Yeah.
So unless they're tanking this on purpose for that, but if you tank this, no one's going to want to play the next one because everybody's just like they're just going to do it again.
Yeah. I agree.
Like at least they didn't like the Warzone 1. Like the events we had, like new operators were like tactical looking people you never even heard of because they were just made up for the game. It's like tactical looking dudes that look cool.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, there's an event, Halloween zombies, and like that lasted like what, a week,
Yeah.
and then it was gone.
I didn't mind, having an event like that
Yeah.
lasts for, a week, maybe 2 weeks, but not something permanently. But
It's just, and I like the Vondel map. I thought I was like, all right, that's good.
yeah.
And they effed it up because they put this stupid boys thing in, but the game lags so much after the last update, and they haven't patched it. They haven't tried to fix it.
I hadn't even turned it on since they added the boys stuff. So
I mean, I tried playing it just because of the new guns in the update, just to see how it was. It's unplayable. It's becoming unplayable, and it breaks my heart. It's like even like I went to play like just Shipment just to like grind camos again.
yeah.
And like for some, like the game just feels off. Like the movement's gone, like everything, like the seamlessness that I wanted doesn't exist. Like you know what I mean? Like it feels like I'm doing all the input into the controls, and the game's like, nah. But everybody else can apparently. I'm guessing probably PC players. Swine.
Yeah, the next bit of news I have is that Blizzard has issued a stark warning to Diablo 4 players. If they keep modifying, they will be permanently banned from the game because they've had a lot of problems with people modifying or making game modifications on their own. I said if anybody gets caught doing that, they're going to get permanently banned from the game.
Yeah, do what BattleBit does. Perma ban them. You want to do that stuff? Buy the game again.
Yeah.
Keep giving us money.
And then my last bit of gaming news is because in honor of the Ninja Turtles, they're coming out with a Ninja Turtle console and Ninja Turtle handheld controllers.
It's just like the old days. Nice.
They've got like a little pizza thing on top of it. I don't know I don't know if it's just for the style or if it actually has something that does something. I don't know. But they look pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to buy one because they're ridiculous, but they look cool.
Oh, yeah. Hackers are ruining Modern Warfare 2, the original, the 2009.
Oh, yeah.
Because all these are back on the store
Yeah.
or whatever. So they've been modding the crap out of that. And there's like a malware that's like actively spreading.
That
It's just like, why? Like what possesses these people to do this?
You can't have anything nice anymore, Tom.
It's just like, oh, I'm going to hack the game. It's like, but why? It's just like, you literally are just ruining it for everybody.
Yeah. But they don't care.
I know. And I wish I could meet these people so I could beat them to death.
And on that note,
Or, severely. I mean, maybe maim a little.
Tom, who's knocking at your door? Open up! It's the FBI! Anyways, yeah, because let us know what you think about some of the
Yeah, because right now, there's no games I really want to play.
Yeah, I mean,
I got Diablo 4. I don't give a crap about Diablo 4.
I'm trying to think of anything coming out that I'm interested in. Other than Starfield, I mean, that seems like it'd be fun, but it's only one, it's a single player, so I don't know how much time I'll have to play it.
I mean, the last time we all got together to play video games, what we play? Golf with friends.
Yeah, we did.
That's like always our default. Like where it's like, I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that either. Oh, what about this? No, I don't want to play that. Golf with friends? Yeah, all right, fire it up.
It's a good relaxing game.
I'll host. Yeah, to you it's relaxing. To me, it's just agony. I mean, I still have fun.
Yeah. But anyways, just let us know, if you agree with some of our reviews. If you don't, hit us up on one of our social medias.
And you're wrong, but okay.
Be sure to check us out on the Planet X Network. If you are listening to it live or if you missed part of it, you can go back, look through the video library, and you can re-listen to the episode, parts that you missed. But that's it for this week. Goodbye. Bye. I was waiting to see if you were going to press it.
You're closer.
I'm lazy, so.
Shocking.